Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. As you can maybe tell by the way my hair is today, today is going to be another day of my Disney-inspired series, the collab with Micki. It's been a hot minute since I put one of these up just because when I was in Mexico, I didn't have time to do it. And then when I came home, it was so hectic, so crazy, so busy, that it just kind of escaped me. So today is the day we're going to do this. Normally we do kind of go back and forth as to which one of us does the heroine and which one of us does the like counterpart. But we had intended on doing this one actually prior to doing Alice in Wonderland, but Micki had to run around and find the perfect color for the look that she had in mind. So we stayed this one a week or so, and we're doing it today. So she will be doing the heroine again, and I am going to be doing the companion, which is fine with me. So this week, you definitely can't tell by this because I don't have black hair, but this week we are going to be doing Pocahontas. So she is doing Pocahontas, and in terms of the companions, or the villain, excuse me, there's so many choices in this film. Like, I actually went through them. I didn't want to do John Smith because, you know, that was another blonde with blue sort of thing, and I figured that was going to recur a couple times just with Alice in Wonderland and Cinderella. Stay away from that. I thought about doing either Miko or Flick. I think Flick. I'm not too sure. I don't really remember. The little hummingbird. But I ended up settling on doing John Ratcliffe, so I will put his picture up here. He is obviously the villain. Now maybe you get why I have little bows in my hair. If you're new to my channel, I don't do this for every video. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If you like wearing bows in your hair, cool. But the amount of time that it even took me to tie these bows in my hair today, I don't have the patience to do that every single day. And they're not even, and whatever. But yeah, also my voice is still pretty scratchy. I said to you guys in my video yesterday that I was, by yesterday I mean today's Tuesday, oh my god, today's Wednesday. I put up a video Tuesday. This probably won't go up till Thursday or Friday, but I am still coming out of my cold, still in my cold. I don't really know what's going on with it. I'm like freezing right now, but I'm like sweating at the same time. It's just a pain in the butt. So I have got a ton of product sitting in front of me, all different things to try and do this look for you guys. Now, because the look that I did in the last video for the flowers was also a lot of purples, I want to try today to attempt a halo eye. I've never done one before, but I think I understand how to do it. I think I get the concept of it. If not, you guys can have fun making fun of me at my disastrous fail. But you know, we'll see. I'm going to give it a shot just because I don't want to do, like, keep doing purple looks the same way I do where I just blend it up into the crease and out and all of that. I don't want to keep doing the same look for you guys. So we're going to attempt to do a halo eye today. We'll see how it goes. I have got a ton of stuff in front of me. I'm not 100% sure where this look is going to go. So we shall see. So the first thing I am going to do, and this is just going to be sort of to give myself like a base, something to work on. Sorry, I'm just looking through all my palettes trying to decide on the best base color. So I think that my best one is going to be this color in Strange. It's out of my Naked 3 palette. It is like a white, but it's a matte white, and it's also got like a little bit of pink undertone to it. So I am just taking like a really big fluffy brush and just putting it everywhere. I probably could have, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Prime my lids. I meant to do this before I filmed and then I kind of forgot. I'm just using my Painterly paint pot. Again, if you guys know me, I'll just put it over the shadow. Whatever. Today, it's going to be one of those days. You know when you're just sick and you just feel like you have to drag yourself to make sure things happen in your life? That's kind of how I am today. It was like I woke up and I knew that I needed to film this video today. I am going to take a flat brush, by the way, and just put it all over my lid, all the way up to my brow bone. It was one of those things today where I knew I needed to get up and I knew I needed to film this. And I just procrastinated it, and then I panicked because it looked like the sun might be coming out and that would have screwed up my lighting. So I ran as quickly as I could to get ready for this. And now the sun's gone back behind the clouds, so we're all good again. But, you know, whatever. So in his outfit, it's kind of two shades of purple. It's like the purple on his shirt, the purple on his jacket, and then he's also got like a magenta-y color on his cape. So I kind of thought that I would do a lot of the darker purples on the outside, then do a little bit of that bright magenta, just like a smidgen before I go to the center of the halo. And I'm going to pop in like a shimmery lighter purple just to make it work. And then he also does have that, like, I don't want to call it a necklace, but kind of like it's like a medallion in that turquoisey green. So I do have a bit of that we're going to pop underneath our eye for a bit of that color. And then in terms of the gold for like the jewel or the metal itself, and because, you know, the whole movie, he literally has a song in the movie that's like, it's gold. So for that, we're going to use some gold highlight, and then just to bring in the bows, I think I'm going to do a red lip. I don't know how cohesive it's all going to look together. It's probably going to look a little bit silly, but this is a Disney series. It doesn't have to look completely wearable. It's just for fun. So now I'm going to take... Again, I do want to just buff some of a lighter color into my crease, like a lighter purple. So let's take this color here, Nooner. This is from that same palette. And this time I am going in with that bigger fluffy brush. And I am going to evenly go from my inner to my outer. And I do want this one to sit kind of high. Because like I do want some of that color, but I know I don't want to bring the dark color all the way up that high. I'll be honest, like I'm obviously not a professional makeup artist. I just do this for fun. I don't do other people's makeup unless they beg me. Because anybody will know you can figure out how to do your own makeup properly a million ways. And then you try and do the same look on somebody else and it turns into a disaster because eye shapes are different and eye colors are different and all these things. But I did watch a few tutorials on how to successfully create a halo eye. Like I said, I've never done one, so what better way, what better day to do it than to do it on here with you guys. So I think that that's a good like foundation of color up and into my crease. Again, I'm really sorry that the light is kind of shoddy in my room right now. Does that help a little bit? I don't know. Whatever. Just keep it going. So then I am going to take, now because I know that they always start out and work in, and we're going to double our chances of screwing up today, and we're going to play with pigments because the pigments that I have just seem to be those colors that I'm looking for. Not so much this one, but these two in particular. This is like that deep purple that I'm looking for. This color is MAC Pigment in Grape, and then this pink is in Brash and Bold. And those are kind of the two colors that I am looking for to do this. So I'm sure there's going to be a ton of fallout. I'm sure this could end up looking disastrous. Whatever. Got to take a chance, right? If you guys watched my... sorry, I thought that would balance and it just didn't. If you guys watched my 1 year anniversary video, you saw when I filmed that I am kind of a disaster in my life, and I'm okay with that, and I like to share that side of myself with you guys. So if this look goes horribly wrong, feel free to laugh at it, because I know I certainly will. Okay, pigments. I used to use these all the time. As of late, they have not been my friend, because every time I try and use them, they go everywhere. But honestly, these are a great investment. Like, mine is probably up to here right now, and I've had this for quite some time. Like, in terms of just like how long they last and how much wear and use you can get out of them, pigments are insane. Having said that, you do have to be willing to take the time to play with them because they obviously are loose. They do tend to create kind of a big mess, but whatever. So yeah, we're going to put this color first on the outer corner. And this time I'm not bringing it high up into my crease. I am waiting till a lot of the product comes off of the brush and into my corner, like lower down here, like that. And then when there's not so much product on the brush, I'm going to bring it up and into the crease just a little bit, but like just into the crease, not as high for sure as the other one was, which is why I put that there in the first place, just as like a little base of color. And I don't know if I'm supposed to be, but I do find myself kind of rounding it a little itty bit. Like I said, I've never really done this before, so we'll sort of see what happens. Okay, and I'm going to do the same on the other eye. This stuff is literally going everywhere. Like, it keeps going further and further down the brush, which ultimately is fine, but I'm not going anywhere today. I don't work today, thankfully. I had planned on just doing this and then being a lazy butt and just like, why you no move, chair? There we go. And then just being a lazy butt and watching movies in bed all day, relaxing, drinking. If you guys saw my video yesterday, drinking a ton of Gatorade because, I don't know, Gatorade and orange juice are always my two favorite things to drink when I have a cold. I don't know if anybody else is this way. I only drink ginger ale when I've like got a stomach thing, and I do not have a stomach, thankfully, because, so there's one girl at my work who has bronchitis, which is not contagious. But yeah, still sucky. And then, wow, that was a disaster. See, look at that. Pigments are dangerous. Sorry. Okay, so I got some makeup wipes. Let's try and remedy this situation, even though it's probably too late. Yeah, what I was saying, one girl at my work has bronchitis. Another girl just had a, like, serious stomach bug. One of the boys in the kitchen had a cold, which is, I assume, where I got mine from. Great. This looks freaking awesome. Whatever. Don't care. Does anybody else ever get like that? Like, you're doing your makeup and it kind of, like, gets fudged like that and you're just like, yeah, whatever. I'll fix it later. I can add more, like, face makeup later if I need to. I don't even know how that happened, because I don't think that was fallout. I feel like it was on my finger. And this went too high. Okay, there we go. I did it again. I can't handle this. Okay. I think that's as good as it's going to get right now. I'll have to, like, adjust my lower line and my concealer and stuff later, which is fine. I might as well not do it now because I sense that I will probably fudge it again. The next thing I am going to do is take a pencil brush and go in with that same color and kind of bring it into my inner corner. This is sort of what I meant by pigments are tricky. Like, they do get away from you real easy, which sucks. But whatever. Normally I don't put dark colors in my inner corner, but since this is the whole point of doing a halo eye, we'll just keep her going. And I do know that, like, if I were just doing this color and then, sorry, I am just joining it across the top in my crease like that. And I know that if I was just doing one color, I would probably bring it even closer into the center, but because I am planning on layering a little bit of that pink in, I'm keeping it a little more open in the middle. Did I just get more on my face? No, I'm okay. Sometimes it's crazy to look at, like if I look at my eye makeup right now, it looks pretty disastrous, I gotta say. I am going to get a clean brush and sort of blend out some of those harsh lines. Just around and up and whatever. It kind of looks crazy when you don't have your makeup fully done. Like, this right now looks really, really bad, but I'm hoping it'll come together. Hope with me that it comes together. So that is where I'm at right now. I don't think it helps that I'm a little sick, and so, like, the bags under my eyes are particularly bad right now because I'm not sleeping properly. So the purple on purple is kind of a little bit like, meh. But, yeah, so we're going to take that pink color now and just go in a little bit on the inside. So I'm going to take another little fluffy brush. This is another little tapered one. Oh, this is even worse. This is going to be so bad. So got some there, and I'm going to put it like that. That looks pretty cool, actually. So not quite so far out or up either, just like a little bit of a pink additive almost. Like there, and it does help blend out some of that purple, which is kind of nice. Like that. And I guess One eye always looks better than the other. Can somebody explain to me why that is? Is that just the way? Bear with me a second. I lost something and I'm worried. Sorry. Something had rolled off my leg and I didn't know what it was, and then I looked and my vent was wide open. I'm a disaster today. I'm so sorry, you guys. I hope that this is even worth watching for you. Sorry. And now I'm going to take some and just continue it into the inner part too. So now I've got a very, very like smaller area of where I'm going to apply some of that lightest purple. So for the lightest purple, I am not using a pigment. I am using kind of a shimmery color. Out of my Naked palette, we're going to use the color here. This is Buzz. It's got kind of a shimmery finish. And for that, I am going to take just like a really tiny, like very flat brush. I am going to spray it with a little bit of Fix Plus just to give it a little bit more pop. I have the coconut scented Fix Plus. This is my favorite. And if you guys are interested in getting these, I did just see online today that they re-released them with the Christmas collection in the travel size. So if you guys are interested in getting them, go to MAC's website and check that out. So yeah, I'm going to pick up this color Buzz like that, and I'm going to pat it all in the middle. Someone's phoning my house. Sorry about that. I also never answer the house phone because it's never for me. Anybody that would be calling me on my cell phone. Not that anybody's calling me. I find that it's so funny when I am just sitting at home on days off, like not working or anything. Nobody ever calls me, with the exception of like if my work is calling me to come in. It's really funny how that works. So yeah, so there's that eye. Now we'll fix up this other eye because it is a disaster. One eye always looks better, and it happens to be that eye. Which does make a lot of sense that eye would look a ton better just because you guys saw how much I messed up on this eye when I was like screwing around with that pigment. I should have been more careful. Just like that. This could also actually look like if I had thought about it and done it for the Alice in Wonderland one. If I had done like the Cheshire Cat, this could have worked for that too because he's a lot of the same colors. There's actually like an excessive amount of like Disney like villains or whatever that are the purples. And then an excessive amount of Disney heroes and heroines and stuff that are those blues. So it's kind of funny. Sorry, I'm just rounding this out with this. And then I will go back in with that original color that somebody keeps phoning the house. I don't know who it is. Like that, just to blend out those edges just a tiny, tiny bit. So yeah, now that eye's looking a lot better now that I've kind of gone back in and touched it up and fixed it. And I actually really like this. It wasn't as difficult as I thought. What I am going to do really quickly though is go back in with that pink brush and just sort of blend out a little bit because I don't want that to be such a stark contrast like that because I don't want that to be such harsh like straight lines. So now I'm taking this MAC Makeup Artist Cosmetics Kajal liner in Flourish Me Vibrant. I do have smaller liners that are almost in the same color, so even though this was part of a like limited edition collection, you can probably get it in similar colors, and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. And since it's straight into my waterline, that's actually fine. I think it looks kind of cool. Don't care. And I know I did do it a lot bigger and bolder than I would normally do anything in my lash line, but I do want this color to be visible. I find that sometimes when I do that with a color down here, it kind of just disappears when I put on mascara and stuff, and it's eclipsed by whatever I've got going on my upper eye. Why does this eye give me issue? Oh, it doesn't. I'm just losing it. So like that. Super, super bright and bold. This actually look is kind of creeping me out a little bit. I definitely wouldn't wear this on a regular basis. But for this, it's kind of cool. So he does also have like black on his belt, black on his boots. I have this pigment everywhere. So for that, we are going to do just normal black liner. I've got my Stila Stay All Day Waterproof eyeliner. I was going to try and wing it, but I don't think I want to. I don't really feel like risking that. So I'm going to do this into this mirror. I'll come back in a minute because I suck at eyeliner. So give me 2 seconds to do this. Okay, so while I was gone, I also took the liberty of touching up my face makeup. Now, something I will say about using these pigments that I didn't even notice until I was like fixing my face, they were all over, like the purple was all over both of my cheeks. So it is all fixed up now. My eyes are done. I also put on mascara for mascara today. I put on this Elizabeth Arden Lasting Impressions mascara. I got this in an Ipsy. I wanted to show you guys the wand. It's pretty cool. The Ipsy or the top box, whatever I got this in, hasn't come up quite yet, so I'm just testing it out from that. I also put on some lashes. These are MAC 7s. They are quite intense, I must say. I don't normally wear these ones, but they look really cool with the look. So now we're just going to finish up the face. So really quickly, for blush, I don't want to take anything away from this look, so I'm just using this really, really like neutral blush. This is a MAC Mineralize blush in Cosmic Force. It does just add like a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of color there. So that's all we really want to do. These blushes are great too for layering because like the lighter ones, because you can get darker tones depending on what you're going for. Now we're going to go in with highlight. So to start, I'm going to take these MAC Luster Drops in Sun Rush. I got these from the Fruity Juicy collection. You guys can probably also see the sun has decided to poke its head out of the clouds. So my lighting is screwed up again, which is fine. Actually, really quickly. No, I don't. Okay. I was like, do I have purple on my finger? Am I about to mess up my entire face? So I just put a little dot on the tip of my nose and then also just down the bridge of my nose. And what this does too is if you do, for any reason, and maybe I do, I don't know, have like a crooked nose, it will kind of give your nose the appearance of being a little more straight. I also threw a little bit in my Cupid's bow, and then I'm just taking the last leftover ones and just running them right here up my cheekbones. And that just sort of gives, when I put the powder on, something to stick to. As I said, I am sticking with gold. So for a highlight, I'm going to use this Dose of Colors one in Gold is the New Black. It doesn't look really gold in the pan, but here, I'll show you. It is a super, super gold highlight like that. So I'm going to take a little brush just so I have a little bit more control, pick some of that up. Again, we're going to go down the bridge of our nose, a little bit on the tip, Cupid's bow, whoa, and then up there as well. It is really gold. It's really, really, really noticeable. I'm sure you guys can see that. Am I glowing? Yes, I am. And the longer that I actually look at this look, I'm not even that thrown off by it anymore. At first, I was like, whoa, that's intense. Maybe if it wasn't the green underneath, I would definitely wear this on a regular day. Or if I was feeling really bold and playful, for sure. So then for a lip, I do still have some funky kind of thing going on with my lip. I'm pretty sure it's not a cold sore anymore. I think that I've just been getting really bad canker sores inside my mouth and that they kind of spread to the inner side of my lip. So I'm going to stick with a lip product that is not drying, it's not matte, it's not going to tug at that area. So I'm using my MAC Vamplify in Suggestive. It's this like, I was going to say pink. It's not pink. It's a red. So I'm going to use that on my lips just to kind of complete the look. And this will sort of represent the color in the bows. There we go. Normally with reds too, oops. Nope, we're safe. As I say, normally with reds, I'm really good about putting down a liner first because they're so unforgiving. But, whatever. But since it's more of a gloss than anything else, it's fine. And these lip glosses, if you've never tried a Vamplify lip gloss, they're glossy, but they're thicker, so they're not quite as, like, sticky or watery or anything like that. So, I think that's going to be the look for today. I will just set it. I'm going to use my Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 primer, whatever, replenishing primer and setting spray. I almost never set my makeup in videos, and I really need to start, just as, like, part of my routine. So that's that done. And I think I'm going to call this video done. I think this is actually my favorite look of all of the Disney ones I've done so far. If you've stuck with me this long through this video, thank you very much for sticking with me. I know that at the beginning when I was really fudging the eye and stuff, it was seeming like it was going to be a hopeless thing. Even at that point, I was like, should I just wipe it off and start over again? Should I just leave this for another day? But I'm happy I kept going with it because I'm really, really happy with the look I ended up with. I think it looks really cool. If you guys want to see the look that Micki did for Pocahontas, I will link it down below in the description bar. I will link her channel down below. I will also link to the past 2 videos that her and I have done. I will also probably put it up here, like in that little info taggy thing. The next princess or heroine will be mine. I just have to kind of think of what I want to do because I think we are trying to get like our favorite ones out of the way, and my other favorite one is Megara from Hercules, but that's just another purple look, so I think I kind of want to save that for later down the line and get into some other colors for me at least, because I've done 2 back-to-back looks using purple. So yeah, I will let you guys know soon what our next one is. We will figure it out. If you guys have one that you would like us to do, let me know down below and we will do that. I know somebody asked that we do Treasure Planet, so maybe we'll do that one next. I just have to look into what the girl looks like because I've never seen that movie. Sorry. Yeah, so if you guys like this video, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Micki's channel. I know we would really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.